Well, hello, quarantine friend. I hope you're doing well today. Dave McDonald here once again with you to do some drawing. We'll draw a cartoon or something today together. Yes, it's been fun. We've been doing a lot of these. This is Quarantunes number 32. Having a lot of fun. I know I'm having fun. I hope you are as well. In fact, I know some of you are because you're sending me your artwork or your notes. And let's see, yesterday we talked about a young viewer in Australia who sent me his artwork of an anglerfish. And then we drew a silly anglerfish together, and I wanted to show you my colored version of that today. Ta-da! Remember, the anglerfish is a fish that fishes for its own food. Of course, it doesn't have a real fishing rod. It's part of its body. And there's a piece that hangs off and attracts fish, and that's how they bring them to them so that they can have lunch. But I really enjoyed coloring this and creating this, all thanks to the inspiration of someone who wrote in and sent me their artwork. Caleb from Australia. Very nice job. This was a lot of fun. You can send your artwork in too if you want. So have mom or dad do it though. Just take a picture of your artwork and just send it to mycartoonart@yahoo.com. I just got a comic today from someone. So I love seeing your artwork. All right, and maybe we'll even feature it here on our Quarantunes videos. Hey, today we're going to switch gears. I thought we're going to have some fun here. Maybe this turns into a comic. I don't know, but it has all the makings of a silly comic. We're going to draw two characters. I got to thinking about laundry. It's a chore we all have to do. And I got to thinking, why is it with socks, you always end up with one of the socks, but you can't find the other? Or maybe you have one of these kinds of socks and one of these types of socks, and they're completely different, but they have no match. So I thought we'd put together today mismatched socks. And I imagine that these two characters might live together in the sock drawer. The thing is, they're quite opposite. I think you'll have fun. Two sock characters. So, and this is personification once again. Remember, giving human qualities to things that aren't human. So our one character here, he's a sock, and he's going to be an argyle sock. That's kind of a dress sock with kind of a diamond pattern on it. So with your pencil, go ahead and create kind of a tube here. Two lines side by side. Our dress sock is kind of stoic and all proper, and so he doesn't have bad posture. Of course not. And so he's a sock shape. You know what that is. Out here we would have, go ahead if you want to, give yourself an oval shape to use as a basis for the part of the sock that's going to have the face. All right, so it comes out here and then returns, right? So there's your sock shape, standing up. Now the argyle diamond pattern, what we can do, watch this, with your pencil, do a little V shape there. Bring them down to the edge like that. Creates half a diamond on each side, but watch this. Now we're gonna have a diamond here in the middle. And another diamond. It's just a pattern that repeats on the sock. We could go all the way, but I want to make sure we have enough room for our face, so I'm not going to clutter it all up. Now this argyle sock, oh, Professor Argyle. He's very proper, he's wearing glasses, and he's not amused with his sock mate, the one he has to kind of live with in the drawer, because they're quite different, as I said. So let's see, he's going to be saying something. He has to be saying something. So let's see, we'll open up his mouth like this. And again, he's not amused. So just come in like this from your oval shape. Come in, down, up, and there's the lip. All right. In the bottom of the mouth, just put a little curved line. That'll be the tongue. And then watch this. Curved line like that, And when we do our ink, we'll fill that in with ink. So now his mouth is open. And you can tell by his expression, he is not amused. Put in some eyebrows up here. He's not amused. And he'll be gesturing. We'll give him arms. So we need your little elbow macaroni. Oval at the end. This is a pose that we do a lot. Circle up here for the thumb. Okay, now we need... See how we just kind of make fingers off of that oval? Don't worry if yours doesn't look like mine. That's fine. Okay, there's that arm. Now, a curved elbow macaroni over here. Curved. His hand is against his side. He's very impatient looking. So elbow macaroni, oval, curved line, curved line. Off of this curved line, come back up, make a finger, and those fingers will disappear behind his arm. But again, he's kind of gesturing. His hand is upon his side. He's not amused, I can tell. Now this guy over here is roommate. Oh my. So what we need to be doing here with this guy, start with, I guess it's an oval shape, right? Do your oval shape. Okay, off the top of this oval, come down. This guy is getting he's getting crazy. Here's his head, one big skinny oval here and a small oval here. Again, these two mismatched, it's even a mismatched pair of eyes, isn't it? Yep, sure is. Okay, so his sock, the front of his sock, he's definitely not an argyle sock. Okay, watch. So what we'll do is create kind of a curved, it's a tube. I mean, socks are shaped like a tube, but he might be a little more messy here at the bottom. A little out of shape, right? And maybe this guy is a Jim sock. So his name is Jim Sock. Jim Sock, of course. I know him. He's a little smelly. He's got lint attached to him. You might know this guy. Does he live in your home? All right, I'm going to erase this just so you can see a little better. For his eyeballs, I'm not going to draw eyeballs open. He's going to town having some fun dancing. So watch this. His eyes are closed and he's having a good time. So a little curved line there, little curved line there. And these are a little curved line there. These just kind of indicate his eyelids coming together. His mouth is going to be wide open. I think he's singing. He's listening to music. So bring down from this point here, bring down, make like a letter backwards. No, that would be in the right direction. Letter J, right? Give it a little lip at the end, and then it'll just continue. So his mouth will be open, right? See that? Now do this. Give him a little tongue in the bottom of the mouth, right? And then we'll do this. Connect the tongue to the top, maybe even a row of teeth that maybe come out even further. And this would be inked in later, okay? We'll ink that in. He's really singing, belting it out, whatever he's doing. All right, let's do this real quick. Elbow macaroni. And let's just say he's just got making a fist, kind of. He's dancing, that's what he's doing. He's rocking side to side. Elbow macaroni for that one. Let's see. Say a little circle at the end. There's his thumb. Oval. Half an oval, half an oval. And connect it back to the arm. That will be his other arm, rocking and rolling. In fact, this one is saying, well, I'll save that for later. This one is going to be called Professor Argyle. Again, argyle, the diamond pattern, and then Jim sock. All right. Very fun. Maybe put our horizon line in the back just to kind of give us some perspective. Okay, it's time to ink our mismatched sock. Can you imagine these two personalities living together in the same sock drawer? How do you think that would go? Not too good. That's why I think what I need to do is maybe challenge you to see if you can't create a comic based on these two characters living together in the same sock drawer. This one kind of fed up with this one because he's making too much noise, right? And then this one just being a wild, kind of a playful, crazy, nutty character. Lovable though. I mean, you can't dislike someone like that. They've got a lot of energy and zest, right? It's just that this character here probably wants some peace and quiet. Maybe he's studying for a test or something. Well, if he's a professor, maybe he could still be learning, taking classes, or maybe he's teaching a class. Either or. Okay, circle, circle, eyeglasses, eyelid. Now you'll notice the pupils. I didn't draw an entire circle there, did I? That's to indicate that his eyelids are down a little bit. He's kind of looking scornful or squinting. He's definitely not happy. So his eyelids are down a little bit. Glasses. Okay, let's do perhaps his argyle pattern. And boy, when you go to color something like this, that's when it gets fun because you can color the diamonds in different colors, right? There's the little creases that it makes in his side when he's posing like that. Fingers, motion lines. And we could just put little lines like this for shadow if we want. All right, here's our goofy guy. Okay, one eyeball, other eyeball, squinting, having a ball. Doesn't smell so well. He's a Jim sock, so I don't think he's been run through the laundry in quite a while based on what I'm seeing here. Stinky Jim may be his nickname, right? Again, these little accents are just kind of, I don't know if they're fuzz sticking out or maybe they're worn a little bit, so there's threads. And let's see. Teeth. Big open mouth. Really going to town here, having fun, isn't he? Okay. Come back down here. It's all folded up at the bottom. I don't think he minds if he's a little messy. He doesn't look like the type of character that gets upset about those types of things, does he? No. All right, here. There we go. Okay, some stripes. The gym sock. Gym sock. Get a little larger pen here for filling in his mouth. Just take less time. Look at that. All right, 2 characters here living in the same sock drawer because they can't find their matches. The mismatched socks. I have all kinds of story ideas running through my head. And what's great about it, remember, what did we talk about in one of our previous videos when we were talking about creating story? Do you remember? What was the key ingredient that kind of kicked off the makings of a great story? Do you remember that word? It starts with the letter C. Do you remember? How about conflict? Is that what you remember? Yes. Introduce trouble, a problem, an obstacle to your characters, and that's going to give you an interesting story. Well, right off the bat, just by looking at this picture, there's no words here yet, but by looking at the picture, you can almost see the conflict. He's not happy with something this guy's doing. He's going a little nuts. Maybe he's trying to read the paper or study. And here's old Jim Sock just having a good old time, dancing to the music, right? Well, that's conflict because the two have a little issue between them. And that's going to make, in my estimation, for a good story. How will they reconcile their differences? How will they get along? Right? That's what can make for a great story. So maybe I should challenge you again to see what you can come up with creating these 2 characters, or you don't have to use these 2 if you don't want to, but 2 characters that are kind of the opposite, right? And have some what I call built-in conflict, right? Over here, I think what we need, if he's dancing, I like to do this. Maybe some symbols here that lets you know that he's dancing to the music, right? Dancing to the music. Maybe this one, maybe Professor Argyle has come into the room. Do you mind? Colonel Wingtip and I are discussing the sock market. The sock market? You like that? And this one just replies maybe something like, hey, he's just singing along to his song. Ah, sock and roll, baby. He's not even listening to them. Can you imagine these 2 living together in a sock drawer? See, that's funny to me. Do you find that funny? Okay, maybe it's just me. I don't know. But that's, again, this is how a story for me would develop. Just by creating some characters and imagining what conflict kicks off the story. So, go ahead if you want to take the challenge and see if you can create a comic based on these characters living together and trying to get along. Or just 2 characters that you have that might be opposites, and they might have some conflict between them. All right? See what you can do with that. All righty. Well, I hope you had fun drawing our fun sock characters today. Until next time, once again, send in your work if you want, your artwork to me, mycartoonart@yahoo.com, and I would look forward to seeing that. I love seeing other artists' work. All right? Okay, until next time, be well, stay safe, and take care of one another. All righty, bye-bye.